And a very big hello everybody, welcome along to Yas Island, 25 kilometres off the east coast of Abu Dhabi. This is season 6 and round 3 under lights at what promises to be a really interesting venue to go racing. Let's take a look at the track layout. 5.2 kilometres in length, 2 massive DRS zones, and have a look at this, 16 turns, so plenty of chances for overtaking opportunities. Let's head off to our commentary team.
So great.
Does it work? There you go. Hello everyone. Welcome to round 3 of the Prodigy division. I am your commentator, and joining me is SVYT. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good stuff. How you been going, mate?
I've been going good. Did you enjoy your race last night?
Oh, it was a result I'm happy with, that's for sure.
That's good. I did get a point. I'm off the bottom now, so I'm happy. I'll take that. No longer can say that I've had a no point season.
So
We do have one person in our division that can claim that, which is Trini. Always give him heaps about that.
So who are you backing for the sprint?
Oh, I don't know. I actually don't know how they're lined up, which is pretty bad of me, to be honest.
You've
I don't
got
know.
Kev on pole, Zvesky second, Striker third, Nordal fourth, Kinkaro fifth, followed by Werribee, Shinudi, Tadachi, LJ, Huey, and
I
then
reckon
that
Wera
rounds
might
up
be in
the
a
top.
shout if he can get a good start. We're just waiting for players at the moment. I'm not actually, and I don't know if you're in or not.
I am in. From some of Zvesky's pace, I reckon he's in a good shot to get the
Are you
sprint,
on
but
the waiting for players screen, or are you actually watching the race?
waiting for players
Okay, yeah,
though.
just making sure, because sometimes it bugs out, but I think it's just because they're selecting setups. I
Yeah,
think it'll be interesting because it's a sprint, so everyone's vying for position, but they're also not trying to push it too much because it's a sprint.
yeah, absolutely. Zvesky did get a pole this season, I believe, though, so interesting to see if he can have good pace around here and just take the lead early and see if he can get a gap while Werribee, Tadachi, LJ, and Huey try and catch back up to him.
Wolf has joined, but they may be a bit too late, so he might not be here for the sprint.
Sprint.
You might have to join late for the race.
My sprint didn't go too well, so
Yeah, that's
some
where I got the
bits.
point. I
Some
did
people
spin
might be
out and
happy
hit the
not to do
wall.
the sprint.
Yeah. Some people don't like the sprint, some people do. I have really bad qualifying pace, so I kind of like the sprint.
I don't like sprints because I always get unlucky.
Yeah, I mean, I think Formula 1 and just F1 in general, the game
Some
is just
sprints are fun.
30% luck.
Yeah, absolutely. Monaco is going to be a very luck-based track.
Oh yeah, if you don't know, we're having Monaco next week, which will be an interesting one. If you want to see chaos, carnage, and safety cars galore, I'd recommend joining us for that.
Commentary is probably going to be the only three that finished.
True. How many DNFs do you reckon there'll be in Monaco?
Oh, at least 11. Easy.
Really? 11?
Yep, easy.
I'm pretty good at keeping out the wall in Monaco,
Yeah, it's not going to
so
be
that
that
should be
though.
alright.
With us having no ghosting, somebody spins at like the hairpin and that's all just going to
Yeah,
be a
it's
big
true.
pile up.
Well, it's lights out, and away we go. Just from this angle, we can't really see who's getting a good
Best
start or
looks
who
like he's had a
isn't.
bad start. Striker with a good one. Down the inside, oh, but he had to back out there. Werribee goes around the outside, P3 already.
Someone's gone off. LJ looks like he spun coming out of turn
Oh,
one, maybe in a bit of
took on, he said.
contact.
Good. Oh, when there's a big contact. Hassan Williams, I believe that is. Yep, Elvis is out. Those Stormlad. So the looks like Elvis and Stormlad just collided there, and they've seemed to both contact and be out of the race.
Darkley has a 5-second penalty for a severe collision with Wolf. So they both seem to drop back a bit. At the moment, Kev's got a decent lead out front. Not like anyone's going to catch up to him. The Red Bull Zavensky trying to warm up his tyres.
Oh, is it a safety car?
Oh, it looks like it.
Is it virtual or is it full?
We can figure that out once I go onto the menu and enable everything.
It's
It is
full.
a full.
Yeah. This will spice things up. You reckon anyone's going to go in for the softs?
I think LJ will because he's got a 5-second time penalty. Darkley probably will because he's also got a 5-second time penalty.
Yeah.
Because
They
you want to get
can
rid of
do
them before the end
7
of the sprint.
7 laps is where they reach about 60% from my practice.
Well, from last night's race, I'll know they can do about 12 before they die if you have a safety car. So, that would be. I reckon they would last the end with the safety car, and we did also see that with, I believe it was Foxy and Academy who started on the softs. Thanks to a safety
he did
car.
take more than 10 laps. That was a very good strategy.
Darkley doesn't come into the pits. LJ does. I think that might have been a bit of a mistake from Darkley, to be honest. You kind of want to get rid of that 5 seconds because it will apply to you at the end of the race.
You want to be careful of that pit lane glitch though. If you even touch the curb at pit lane, it hits you with an instant 3-second time penalty.
Yeah. That does mean they'll go around again. Unless Darkley wants to let LJ hit this lap. He pits the next lap and the safety car stays out for one more lap if LJ can't catch up. But I feel like LJ might be able to catch up, depends how well he cools the tyres down. But maybe he might be banking on that. As Cairo seems to be dropping back quite a decent amount.
Might just be warming up his tyres, trying to put the extra effort in warming them, dropping
It's
back.
quite a far back though. It was almost 2 seconds at one point.
Very interesting.
Even
Might
a
be trying to
second
slow the
back at
pack
times.
up as well.
Yeah, well, you're not allowed to do that. Gotta keep a reasonable distance. But
It's 10
he's
car
keeping
lengths,
within
isn't it?
that. Yep.
10 car lengths is about, what, 2 seconds?
Something like that. But it's not coming in, so if Darkley pits here, he can extend the safety car by 1. Which would be an interesting strategy if this is what he decides to do to get rid of his 5 seconds.
LJ's just about to reach the back of the safety car.
We didn't even see what happened to Beavis and Stormlad there at the back either. There was so much fighting up front, carnage, and LJ
What
also
happened with
going
them
off.
is, as Stormland was going through the flyer, Beavis had a bit of oversteer, it looked, and Stormlad's hit them and they both got into the wall.
Fair enough. It looks like 2 cars are coming into the pits now.
LJ
None of them are
again and
Darkley.
Basing. LJ and Basing back into the pits.
Okay, that's interesting. And is LJ just coming back on another set of softs, trying to extend it again? It's interesting. I guess if you have another set of softs, it makes sense, because you get 3
Safety car.
tyres taken away.
Yeah, but safety car has to go on the pits this lap though.
Yeah,
So now
but
they have to
you are
get
on
up.
the soft, so then they won't have any delta, so you can actually catch up if you want to.
No,
I don't think it's like Bass is already on the back of them. I still think, I will say it's a mistake for Darkley not coming into the pits.
Yeah, because now that penalty is going to, if it finishes like safety car final 3 laps, he's going to have to do a lot of work to get rid of that penalty.
Yeah, so we have to keep an eye on that for Darkley as it comes to the closing stage of the race, which is only another 7 laps, which will probably be the exact same amount of time we've been spent on the safety car. I don't think it'll be long. How they're shaping out, looks like Werribee my picks.
Yeah, Werribee really working his tyres though. Just trying to get that extra warmth in them.
He's one of the 2 big gainers, with Werribee gaining 3 positions, and also Buster up to P8 into the points, also by gaining 3 positions.
Werribee also coming back from a DSQ last race due to the net debug issues, so if he can just get some points above LJ, who will most likely be one of his title rivals this season, that extra points will help him in the championship a lot.
Yep, looks like safety car is coming in this lap. They're backing everyone up. As we see Buster lagging a little bit at the Red Bull. And Kev is
They've
gone.
gone very early.
Got to look out for that turn 1. There's a lot of turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. There's a lot of incidents that we see over the past this weekend.
Looks like
Cold
Tadachi
tyres.
had the pretty bad exit.
So far, everyone's keeping it clean through the corners.
I'll be 2 seconds.
So far, everyone keeping it clean on the restart. Not many too surprises, but looks like Werribee is making the move on strikeout. Werribee down the inside.
Oh, they're going side by side. Werribee's held around the outside, he's had a better exit.
Yeah, definitely want to be on the inside coming in to the end of the straight.
Looks like Striker just won't be able to get that. As Zveski looks like he's about to go down the inside of Striker. Can he hold it? He has. And he's made it. He has made it
It
stick.
looks like they have made it stick.
True, the Alpha and the Mercedes behind. Ozo now 3 wide almost. Still 2 wide. Wow, very clean racing for this. Surprisingly, no contact. That's very hard part of the track to be going 3 wide through. Sprints are there to bring action, and so far we have not been disappointed. Wereboy on the hunt for Gardner now though.
Yep, Kev though getting the, well, everyone getting the fastest lap. Well, obviously probably got to LJ or Bass who are on the soft tyres. LJ making up a few positions also in that restart. Schnooty goes wide in turn 1. That's the conceded position, which is turn 2 and turn 3. But, oh, as we see King Cairo spinning out. Not sure what happened there,
Mercedes
but
having very bad luck in the sprint.
Mercedes. Know from some insiders because they are the Mercedes team. Got Zakov and they've got some help, but it's not helping them now, especially if they make mistakes like that. No one really looking to make a move other than maybe potentially Bass, baby. Looks like he backed out going into the chicane though.
Top 3 are starting to really break away from the rest of the field.
That's what they want. You don't want to risk anything, and the further you are away from everyone else, the less likely are you going to be in a battle with someone.
Absolutely. Closest battle we've got right now is Prodigy and Huey, who are currently nose to bumper for going through sector 3. From 4th to about Basink is just one big train of overtakes and battle galore.
That's where the Darkly penalty also comes into play. Him having a...
Trying to get past Huey as soon as he can so we can try and break away from the rest of the pack.
Yep.
Got a lot of
Bass gets the fastest lap. Someone's gone out in sector 3, that may be Cairo.
Oh, yep, King Cairo again.
He's crossed the white line. No, he stays out because he has to. But a bit squirrely.
Wereboy only 4 tenths behind Gardner as we hit the back straight. He's got DRS. He's not deploying any energy yet though. He's just using DRS at the moment. King Cairo's going around again at turn 1. Now will Wereboy be able to get a good exit and get right on the rear end of Kev the Gardner and try and sneak it down the inside or outside, as we've seen a few moves be done in Novice last night. Looks like he's just saving his boost. Doesn't think he can get it this lap. Yeah, Kev might even be under pressure from Vesky with Wereboy and him battling, and then Striker might even come into the play. These guys battling has now brought that big train right back into the contention. Pushing as hard as he can, just trying to stick with him as he's only 3 tenths back with Vesky a further 3 tenths. So it's getting really tight in these last couple laps, last 3 laps. It could go anywhere here. Wereboy with the about to be with the DRS if he's got nothing wrong through the first part of sector 1. No, he's kept it clean. Oh, and you've got the Alfa Romeo of Striker. He just hit the curb on the exit through the final part of sector 1. He's been spun around. Oh, that's very unlucky for Striker. He was having such a good race, kept it pretty quick. He was leading the train, but now it looks like Norda will have to hunt after Vesky and Wereboy. Vesky was thinking about a move on Wereboy there. Vesky with a very good exit right on the rear end of Wereboy here. Carnage at the back here. Oh, he's got no wing either. Oh, that's very unlucky for him. That 5-second time penalty was ready. Got to cause him such trouble, but now the top 3 all are nose to bumper. All 3 of them just trying to nudge each other. Oh, Zvesky had a big moment there. Lucky not to go on the outside wall. Zvesky just not having the confidence for sector 1 of these boys in front of him, but he seems to gain a lot for sector 2. He must be running lower wings than the boys in front. Here he goes again. Yeah, Zvesky had a very good exit there though. Will he go for a move down the inside here and try and get Kev? Wow, I'm really struggling today. There goes Vesky again. Will he be able to get this lap? And will Veriboy be able to stick it on Kev the Gardener? Oh, Veriboy's going for it. And so is Vesky. Oh, he's lost two places in one corner. Now Zvesky on the pace for Veriboy. Will he be able to get him? Oh, these two are ready got away 6/10 just in that final sector. But Zvesky's still not letting Wereboy lose him that much. Oh, Wereboy, another big moment. He's really struggling at that corner. Allows Zvesky just to close right back on this side again. Zvesky boosting it. This is one where I would start boosting though. I'd try and save it for not even this straight, unless you're close enough. You don't really want to be wasting it until you know you're close enough. Oh, yep. As you can see in the background there, Mercedes just pulled onto the inside. Oh, as you've got Shanuti down the inside of Kev. And they're battling now. No, Kev's helped and Huey's taken advantage of this. Huey's up into third. 2 overtakes, 1 corner. Another spin. It's a Aston Martin of Wolf, I believe. No, it's Vexation. Oh, and you've got another car spun. It's Alpine of Basing. What can Zvesky do in this final lap? He's only 3/10 behind. He's been superior for the second sector, but with that lower wings that seems he's running, Wereboy just seems to get further away for the first and final sector. So what? Zvesky now trying to just boost, get a little bit closer. Looks like Zvesky's had a worse exit there, so this is DRS and boosting all he can on this first straight, which is what I would not be doing. I'd be trying to save for that second straight, get a better exit for this corner here and try and set it up. Oh, nearly contact there, and he looks like he's going to have much wider line, a better exit. Here he goes. Will he be able to inside or outside? He's chosen the outside. Can he stick it? He's still there. He's holding around there. He's gone for the switchback. He's gone for the switchback. Oh, he's holding the outside now. This is not the pod you want to do for the switchback. Still holding around the outside. Inside for the next corner. And he's made it stick. Oh no, but Wereboy's still there. And Zvesky's done it with an excellent overtake, but Wereboy's still trying to get that position back. He's got one more corner to make it stick. Zvesky looks like he's held it. Oh, bit of wheel spin. Oh, wow, what a final lap. The sprints have been introduced to give us action, and action they have produced. That could have gone either way. Wereboy with an excellent fight back from 5th place. Zvesky starting second, he's got his way up to pole. And Kev the Gardener in those final 2 laps, he lost 4 positions. Looked like it was all going his way until he lost the position to Wereboy and Zvesky. Now, do we know who got fastest lap for the FIA? Results in the sprint. No, it's not going to tell us. Oh yeah, it will. It was not in the top 10 though. It was a 126.1 by Darkley, I believe. But yeah, but not being in the top 10, I don't believe he gets those points now, does he? Hopefully we don't have the same problem as last night. LJ with 2 stops, still managing to fight his way up in the P8. They're just tuning their setups and their race strategies for 29 laps of Abu Dhabi, I believe it is.
Can you hear me now? That would probably be it. Because for some reason a video broadcast crashed. That was unfortunate.
Wait, can they hear me though?
Yes, they can.
Alright, sweet.
There we go. That's great. That always happens to me as well. Video broadcast just crashes randomly at some points. What I am going to try to do very quickly is everyone's going to see my settings.
Oh, that's alright, an ad
Video
popped
mode.
up.
Running TA only.
Who's your pick for the race? I reckon if LJ for this long race can keep his nose clean, he should definitely be able to get a podium. But for the win, I reckon Wereboy, he started P5, managed to get his way back to P2, showed good pace. Vesky just, with the DRS, they managed to get past him. So, Wereboy can get past him and out of his DRS.
Okay, well I bugged out
Then-
my graphics menu and that's not very good.
Oh,
So I'm going to have to restart the game, and so you're going to have to... Audio.
yeah, all good. Can they still see the,
Nope. So you're going to have to do it by audio.
We've got Zveski from Shinudi from Wereboy, turn 1. Shinudi's gone for an overtake on Huey, and Wereboy looks like he's had a very bad exit as he's dropped from P2 to P4. Zveski gaining from this big time with Shinudi right on the rear end of that Red Bull. Shinudi taking a wider line, trying to get a better run down. It looks like it's pretty clean start of the race. Only one major loser from that, and that's Hester, as he had a spin turn 1, I believe, but... And you've got Shinudi around the outside of Zeski into turn 6. And he's made it stick before the corner. As with Zeski, can he get a better run out? Looks like he's boosting now, just to stay with on the rear end of that McLaren. Nah, Shinudi's made the move stick, and he's not looking like he's going to get overtaken again. Zeski's just falling back little by little each corner here, with Huey slowly getting onto the rear end of that dancing bull.
There we go. We are back. Oh, Shinudi made his way up.
Oh, which, yeah, Shinudi did have 6 tenths, I believe, but he had a bit of a moment going into the sector 3, and he's lost a lot of time. As can Zaveski do anything about it with Shinudi? They've got pretty even ERS top 3. Wereboy at 100 still. He had a bit of a moment going into turn 1. He let 3 cars by. He managed to get Kev the Gardner back again.
Well, let's go look at the tyres. It looks like the top 9 pretty much solidified in the mediums.
Kin Carey's had to pit. So has Nordal, Beavis, and Hester. It'll be interesting to see what strategy they're going to try and run now.
If you're on the mediums, you might try go on the hards. If you're on the softs, if you're on the mediums, you also might try go on to the softs. See if you can go from softs to hards.
And Beavis have gone on to the softs.
Might be able to go softs to hards.
You got Zveski really pressuring Shinudi here, making Shinudi drop a lot of ERS. And he's gone to the outside again, the same move he did. Oh no, he's backed out of it. Nearly the exact replica of the move he did on Werribee. Just a few laps to go on the sprint.
Meanwhile, at the back, a bit further back, Tadachi and Kev going side by side. Tadachi getting the better Kev here in this exchange. I don't think that'll be the end of that fight. As Storm and Wolf make contact after battling, coming up into the third sector. So Wolf is now spun around. Storm or Wolf? Was it Vex that was taken? I think it was Vex actually.
That was Vexation. Just dropped a few positions from a spin.
And Bass has also been caught up in that incident as well at some point.
Trinity did have insane pace on lap 1, but Zveski might have just had cold tires because now Trinity can't seem to shake that Red Bull away from his DRS.
I mean, you do get a bit of slipstream too, so it may have been into that lap 1 chaos that we're all well aware of that can happen in these races.
Got Zveski here. Is he boosting? Zveski's not boosting. He's still going to try and go for it down the inside. Around the outside now with Huey pressuring Zveski. Can Zveski hold P2 and try and push P1? Looks like Shinodi's done strategy here and tried to just push Zveski into Huey, but now he's got a much bigger gap but both cars behind with DRS battling it out as well. Looks like Huey's going outside and he's still sticking it there. Zveski could benefit from this if he just holds his line perfectly and has a better run. Looks like it could be a 5-way battle here now though. All this battling has slowed them up a lot.
As the LJ is tapped Werribee in the rear, he will not be happy about that. He loses a few positions there. So that will probably be a penalty for LJ. I did see them going a bit deep, coming to that corner. It's unfortunate for Werribee.
We've seen so many collisions at that corner over the weekend.
That and the end of the turn at the end of the first straight as well. A few people misjudge braking because the line is incorrect. We were discussing it last night. We believe the line is incorrect because you have cold brakes.
Yeah, no, in Academy you had the heart brake for Windows. He was leading the final lap and he thought he had it, and then he had a slight tap, lost the lead and lost the win in the end, and then you had poor old Windows and Novice tapped to me instead and he spun. He lost the win there as well. And there you have it, Werribee falling under the same old collisions at that same corner.
Yuri tries to go down the inside and manages to stick it, forcing Shinudi onto the chicane. Yeah.
And now you've got Zveski. Can he make the move on Huey to get his position back? He cannot, not on this lap at least.
It's definitely, Zveski's the kind of guy that likes to stay behind, gain some ERS before making an attack, force your driver in front to burn some. But yeah, Shinudi coming out of the first long straight, side by side with Huey and forced to take the curb. Not having enough grip onto the second straight. It's what lost him the two positions.
Really evenly matched on pace. LJ just trying to catch up, but he seems he can't quite get it done. He's had an epic comeback from where he started though. I'm pretty sure it was P8, P9. He's made a few good overtakes. Had the incident with Werribee a lap ago, but this he's got his head up and he's pushing down for the top 3 positions.
Looks like Hester has spun in Sector 3. And that will drop him down to P19 with Bass. I believe earlier, I think maybe lap 2 or lap 3 spun in the first corner.
Oh. You got Beavis with a penalty. What has he got this from?
3 seconds, so that might be from the pit. Because we know that there's a bug that's coming into the pit lane. That can sometimes give you an instant 3 seconds, but it looks like Huey juicing as much as he can to make a 1 second
got away
gap.
From Zveski here. 1.5 second gap. Zveski must have had a big moment.
No, that was at the cost of ERS. If you look, Huey's on 17, whereas Zveski is on 50. So it may be a mix of natural pace, ERS assistance, and he might be banking that Shinudi will fight.
Just went into the rear end of Zveski there. Very late braking for me. Took the apex, lovely. Carried just... Oh, and Zveski seems to be really fighting the corners. He had a big moment for that corner as well.
Yep. Oh, and he had another moment coming out of the final corner.
Yeah, it looked like he might have just overheated his tyres now, or he's got too much wear, but he's just dropping like a fly now.
Yeah, just can't get that grip out of the
He's
exit.
nearly lost the rear end there as well.
Maybe he's got
Can
the
only
wrong tyre pressures.
Can't even carry more than half throttle through the first sector.
What this has
He's
done
got
is it's
LJ
got
as
Huey
well.
out in front.
LJ now as well, yeah, he's just really struggling on these tyres.
One thing this has brought back is our good mate Weru. He looks like he might be able to get within a second of these drivers in front. Maybe
With late braking, he might be able to get that DRS here. He's got it down 1.3 at the moment, 1.2 going into the corner. No, it hasn't quite got DRS on this lap.
No. But hopefully he'll be able to get it in the next few laps, or if not the next lap. Like we have...
Vesky though, he was driving such a good race, had such good pace, but whatever problems he's having, it's really affecting him as he's just got no grip.
Seems like a similar issue that may have happened to Kev. And,
Hopefully one of the Red Bull boys can come in and tell us whether it's just tyre temps or he's really worn the tyres out.
Hopefully. So far everything seems to calm down a bit, but every time I say that, seems like some carnage happens, so we'll have to wait and see.
Bass Baby really running. Oh, and Red Bull Buster, he's out of the race. You jinxed it again.
Yes, I did. It looks like that's on the straight too, on the start-finish line. Not sure what happened there.
It was a Haas on the outside. He might have just cut into the his line. He might have lost it.
It's unfortunate. And that also brings Shinudi back up to Huey.
Buster just hasn't had the best of luck this season. I think he's gone 2 DNFs, one in Spain, and now I think this is his second, so hopefully Buster can prove his pace later on in the season.
We've got Cairo and Beavis coming into the pits to get off those soft tyres onto the hards. It may be able to last the end of the race. I think we saw a few drivers doing that lap before as well.
I think they should learn from Novice. The guys who pitted earlier struggled a lot compared to the likes of the other boys in the top 10 who didn't, as with the fresher tyres later on in the race, they just couldn't hold the same pace as what they were holding. So be interesting to see how this works out in Prodigy.
Yeah, I think it'll be an interesting... while we're under safety car, I'm going to edit something. I apologise. Small technical difficulties. Give me just a minute.
There's Vesky, Shinudi, and LJ into the pits with Tadachi with freestanding time penalty from the pit lane glitch. Ferrari double stacking. This might have been a mistake from the Ferrari boys, maybe misinput.
May be the case. Also, can you tell me if you can hear me in chat? Because I changed a few settings.
I'll check now.
I've got the chat up so I can see when they say something. I got a multi-screen setup that I like to use. But hopefully they can hear me because it does say... Yeah, there we go, loud and clear, thank you.
LJ's jumped Zveski under the pits.
Yeah.
That's right, he overtook him.
Everyone's coming into pits for
Baby
hards.
has been left with the lead.
It's useful for them because that safety car basically came at the exact right time to go on the hards to the end of the race. The only driver that really negatively affect would be Valhalla and probably Bass Baby. Both
Bass Baby is going to be a sitting duck on this freestyle. It'll be interesting to see how many people can get him in the first lap.
I wouldn't really call him a sitting duck on those medium tyres because the hard tyres will be cold. If he can hold up the pack enough, the hard tyres will definitely be cold as ice after just coming out of the pits.
Oh, absolutely. Just depends on how much effort they want to put into warming them up on the in-lap. This might help Zveski back out now. Hopefully he's thought his tyre issues. Maybe it was just wear, but shouldn't have the mediums wearing out that quickly.
Yep, do hope so, because he is a strong contender.
He's shown pretty good pace this season. I'm pretty sure he had a pole at Abu Dhabi, I think it was. Couldn't quite capitalize on that pole though. You know, Zveski does have a pole. He got the pole at
Bass Baby comes into the pits,
Brazil.
which I believe was the right choice by him, because I think it would have been a sitting duck. I don't want to have a look at pit stops, because it seems we are going to do this. We're going on the race director.
I think Tadaji, Valhalla, and Beavis have all got the same penalty from the pit lane glitch.
Yeah, because I want to have a look at Valhalla to see, yeah, because he went from mediums to softs, not mediums to hard, which to me seems very interesting. I'm unsure why you'd want to go from mediums to softs instead of mediums to hards. He's still got fresh hards.
He might be playing at another safety car to come out.
5D chess.
When you're that far behind though, you wouldn't think you'd do that. Normally it's like top 5 they would do it, try and get a big lead, and then safety car comes out and they make a big advantage from it.
I mean, if everyone around you, like in this case, is on hards, you can just drive past them quite easily on softs, I'd imagine. So maybe that's his plan. Maybe try get around everyone, get up near the front while they're on hards.
Safety
and
car
then,
come out and
yeah, pit, and then you've made up like 5, 6, 7 places.
be an interesting strategy. Be interesting as well to see what the outcome of it's going to be. If he can pull this off, he might be in good contention for at least a top 5 finish.
So,
As Striker's worked his way back up to P8 after he spin on lap 3, I believe it was.
have a look. We can look at our winners and losers. See that Vexation's gained 11 places since the start of this race, so he's definitely the biggest winner we've got.
He still hasn't pitted yet though. He's on 8 lap old hards.
Oh, that would be true, but he could wait for another safety car, I reckon. I reckon this won't be the last one we see.
I would agree with you though. Darkley's up 6, Stormlad up 7.
I would say our biggest losers would probably be Nordal, Bass Baby, Bassing, and probably Buster would have to be the biggest one of them all. Unlucky.
Yeah. No, that was a very unlucky incident. A final corner is a very hard track. If you lose the rear end, you've basically got a guaranteed either spin or DNF.
Another thing to look out for is maybe that eventual LJ and Weru fight, after LJ spun Weru earlier in the race, from late braking. It'd be interesting to see how Weru handles that situation.
Is a very good, consistent driver, so when he's on his days, he's a very, very quick driver.
I do think, is my maths correct in saying the safety car should come in this lap?
Did come out lap 8, didn't it?
I think it came out lap 7, because everyone pitted lap 7.
I don't think it, if it came out lap 7, I'm pretty sure it'd have to go in.
This would be the third lap, lap 10.
Yeah.
So I think it has to come in this lap.
Oh wait, lap 8, 9, 10. Yep. In it goes.
There we go, and it goes.
Oh, and you've got King Kera who's spun. He has to work hard to catch back up to the safety car before it comes in, or else he's going to have the big gap to the...
He's also got to be a bit careful as well, because he's got to not spin again with his hot tyres. He will catch up because everyone's going to be slowed down, so he doesn't have to rush too much.
He's got to watch out, try not to rear end basing here as well though.
Oh, he'll be alright. I'm sure he'll slow down as soon as he can.
And he's back into the pack.
Unfortunate for Cairo though.
Yeah, good yourself, Skipper.
When will we go? So out of the corner straight away. And we're off.
from racing. You've got the Alpine of Huey getting a mega start. Trinity just couldn't quite hold the grip levels that Huey held. Vexation doing well with them old tyres to not have lost any places yet. Well, LJ is right on the rear end of that Aston Martin, basically pushing it through these corners. Does he go
Yeah,
for the
well,
inside here though? He does, and he looks like he's going to make it stick unless Vexation can hold it around the outside. Looks like he
yeah, I
hasn't.
don't think he can. I think it might be, again, he might be a bit of a sitting duck for a lot of these faster drivers.
You got Zvesky as well behind now, trying to set up an overtake. Whoa! Beavis, I think that was, just pulled up for a late overtake.
Vesky on the back of Vexation, looking to go for a move down to the corner, but Vexation closes that door pretty quickly.
Huey looking like he's just trying to make it so that he can have a pretty calm race, just trying to get the big lead up nice and early so that later on in the race he can conserve his tyres.
Yeah, I don't think Shnoody's going to let him off that easy though if he can help it.
1.1 seconds on the first lap. Let's see if Shnoody can get that gap back down to under 1 second before DRS comes back out, which I believe will be next lap. Oh, you've got yellow basing. He's just run into the wall. I don't know where he's got damage from that or not though.
Not having a good race. He came back from a holiday, you know, just recently after missing a few weeks, and I think he's come back to a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, definitely, as it's not the result that he would be wanting so far. Hopefully he can pull something out of it.
Nation slowly holding up drivers behind, but I think he's going to slowly but surely lose all those positions that he's gaining.
Yeah. Zvesky seems like to have lost a lot of time behind the likes of Vexation.
Yeah,
as he lost 2.1 to LJ, and now Wereboy only 5/10 behind him.
as Wero gets spun,
Wereboy spun. Oh no!
coming into contact with the Vexation, Wereboy again.
Oh, poor Wereboy. He was just as we were saying how good of a race he's had to pull it back into contention for the top 5, and he's been spun.
Yeah, it gets into another bit of a scuffle with looks like Vexation that was. Sort of in P15 as someone else has gone off. It looks like Valhalla has spun.
There's big, many
Vexation's
people
gone
are
off.
out. Many
Everyone,
people out.
heaps are off. We can try get on with basing, see if we can see anyone.
Oh, and Hester's out now as well.
Safety car.
We've got the Aston Martin Vexation, Hester, and Beavis was also involved in that crash.
Carnage.
Well, this is what Wereboy would be wanting to hear. If has he pitted yet? I think Wereboy was one of the guys that pitted, didn't he?
He had pitted. It might help. I was about to say it might help Vexation, but then he's actually one of the ones that have actually gone out. It helps Valhalla because he can pit now because his gamble did not pay off, so he's going to come in either going to be mediums or hards. Probably might be hards or mediums. Mediums would be stretching it a little bit, I think. Have to wait and see. But that would be hards, yeah, because medium would stretch it a little bit too thin. I did say that chances are there might be another safety car, and what do you know, we've got another one.
I reckon there's going to be at least another one, definitely. The way people are pushing, they're just so much, they're so eager to get ahead of each other because there's a big train, and whoever's leading that train is going to gain a lot. So a lot of them just going for overtakes, just to try and get in front of all the people ahead of them.
Definitely shaping up to be an interesting race with a bit of drama. Wereboy from having a very good sprint to I just saw the chat. So SYT for the next minute you're gonna have to sing when you speak.
Oh my god.
Because I'm not doing it, you're the rookie here. Have fun with that.
I hate you as a... Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
Oh.
As is annoying. Lemon is also annoying. I can't sing.
Oh my god, how long do we have to do this for?
I don't know. I don't want to do it, and I can't sing because I can't do a harmony or melody, and it's terrible, and I don't want to watch this back ever again, and if anyone ever sends me the clip, I'm blocking you on Discord. Oh, yeah, okay, that'd be Eoa atua o nai wiatafa mana aki, and then that's all I can remember.
I don't even know my own anthem, so don't worry. SGN said he's
I know the God of Nations, and thy feed. In the bonds of love we meet. Hear our voices we entreat. God defend our free land. Yeah, you know, he might.
No, he says he has. He said, damn, this is beautiful. God damn you, Azza. Sing.
God,
he wants me to sing.
That's all you're getting. And I'm never doing it ever again. I'm going to remove that from the Twitch. I think I can remove that from the Twitch.
Snoop's giving you the... Snoop has given you... Oh, bro, I can't even do a singing voice, bro.
I can't either. I could when I was younger. Okay, I'll give everyone this story. When I was younger, like in primary school, I was actually in a choir. I was a lead singer in a choir, but then puberty hit.
Yo, in year 6?
Yeah, like not even like year 5 and year 4, dude.
She was bad, so what I did was... Then that she entered choir. So I decided I was gonna do choir just so I could hang out with her.
Oh, dude. No, I just did it for singing purposes. I don't know why.
So many people have clipped it.
Actually, to be fair, one of the songs we did sing was Thriller.
As I said, my story was a dub.
So, if you want to... I can't remember how we did it. I don't know how we transferred that into a choir song.
In the night.
Yeah.
Snoop said, "Want to hear some Michael Jackson?"
Yeah, that's what made me think of it. Do not like anyone in the chat anymore.
How many laps we've been on the safety car for?
A lot. I've lost track.
Yeah, same. I was too busy worried about bloody singing whatever they wanted us to sing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna forget this, you guys. I want to hear some Paradise by Coldplay. I don't even know what song that is.
Oh, God. I would... No. No.
Duet by Salty and
No.
SB.
What was that old game that you used to have a mic you plug in the PlayStation 2?
Oh, Sing.
Sing, was it?
Sing? Yeah, my mum plays it all the time. Gives me nightmares.
Come a chameleon. Yeah, you come and go. That was like... Yeah, Singer Star, that's it. God.
As I said, Justin... Azza, he said singing, not dancing. Nunga. Oh my days.
Oh, safety cars in the slap, it saved us. Oh, thank God. The biggest difference, I think, is Valhalla's on fresher tyres. Nordal's still on 13 lap odds, so he's banking another safety car later in this race. And I think everyone else is just trying to go to the end on these current tyres. So I think you're looking at a fight all the way to the end on these hards. And this is a late safety car, some may go to softs. Depending on the gap.
I don't reckon I'd be going for softs at Oh, Snoop, don't even scare us with that.
I would not do it. I've done my time. I've been released. And as we're away, it looks like nothing's really changed too much in the scheme of things. Sui got a good start. It's up by 6 tenths. LJ 3 tenths behind and 5 tenths, and already dropped Kev Gardner by a second. So it looks like it's going to be a 4-way fight. Basing's already dropped down to 17th from Valhalla, who was on the fresher tyres. Kev may be able to make up that distance, but it looks like he's not. It looks like he's struggling in the straights. Wearboy has been spun off again.
Oh my God, Wearboy's luck tonight is just...
It's been absolutely atrocious, and I don't think I'll be interviewing him at the end of the race.
Yeah, he'll be fuming in that.
No, I don't want to put him through that pain.
No, don't even, yeah.
So far, Huey slowly just trying to build that gap to Shinudi on 75% ERS. At the moment, it looks like Beavis is also having a bit of a fight of his own. Going side by side against Cairo. Goes deep on the brakes, but can't hold it together. Looking to maybe do a switchback.
Surprised the Lemon Colt hasn't gone crazy seeing him in chat.
Yeah, there is a bit of one, but they usually pop up during race day.
Lemon being savage in chat.
Unfortunate. To be fair, I did say I'd cast a curse him, so it's kind of worked out. My threats are true.
You have to feel bad for him. He whenever he does good, he gets disqualified because of his terrible internet.
Yeah, and whenever he does bad, he's got good internet.
Oh my god.
So far, not many fights are coming out. There's a few that are about just under a half a second. Nobody really challenging too much.
Might be able to get out of the DRS before it starts.
It does look like it. This probably will be his goal. But Shinudi's also juicing to stay within. He's on 40%, whereas Huey's on 64. So it looks like Huey's definitely got the faster pace. LJ may or may not have a 5-second time penalty at the end of the race for spinning Wera, so we've got to bear that in mind. But he's definitely, that means if he knows it's in the back of his mind, he's going to be gunning to make as much of a distance to everyone as possible, and it's working because he's a second ahead of Zavensky and 2.5 seconds ahead of Kev.
Poor Wera boy, if that winner and loser thing was green, he'd be quite happy, but sad that it's negative places.
Yep, just hasn't worked out for him. There could be another safety car, could still get some points. It's not over yet. Still got another 12 laps. I say this, someone's gone off in third sector. It is Striker. He's on the wrong way around coming out of that corner. His DRS is now enabled.
Looks like everyone's done well to avoid him here though. You've got Basing spun now as well.
Basing has also spun the exact same corner, maybe caught up a little bit. Where he's now behind Striker. Probably looking to make a move as soon as possible.
I don't have the pace of these boys.
Storm Lad, someone from our division, you know too well, can be quick on a good day.
Teammate, hopefully he gets a good result.
Yeah, well,
would be better if he was in a Red Bull.
You've been faster than him recently, so if he's up to P9, I wonder what you could do. Maybe you should reserve up, test your metal against in a race.
I was gonna reserve up, but that race ban didn't really help me, and losing my win at Spain, that didn't help me either.
No, as Stormlad and Wolf go side by side, it looks like Stormlad's going to have the better exit. That inside's definitely the way you want to go. Wolf may also lose more than one position, but he won't, I don't think, because the other cars are too far behind. A Striker and Noodle also fighting it.
Just for Huey's helmet, I hope he wins.
That do be Noodle, dropping more positions.
I respect Huey's helmet. I think him and Zach run the same helmet. The fish.
Glob glob. Fish gang. Rival to Lemon gang.
Oh my god, LJ just spun it.
Lost it on the corner. He comes back into the racing line. That's not going to be good.
Oh, he might get penalised for that. The FIA will have something to look at.
Yeah, because they definitely did have to move a little bit. Luckily, no incidents. But he does drop quite a bit back. But that is good for Shinudi and Huey, who have basically solidified the 1-2 if they can keep it together and not fight each other too much. And it looks like
Beavis has just got a freestand time penalty.
Yeah, for
doesn't look like.
Well.
Yeah, it wasn't the pit this time because he's.
Let's say another interesting development is Huey has actually made space to Shinudi.
He's got out in the DRS zone.
Yeah, by quite a decent margin. So either that be ERS on the straight or that was just straight setup. He could be running quite
Will we see another dominant win tonight?
We might do, because he's gaining that distance by quite a big margin. He's now up to 1.6. That's a 3/10 and almost just one straight. You see Stormlad on the back of LJ after LJ's mistake. Stormlad looking up to make it to 7.
Right on the rear end of that car, and he's looking to go around the outside. Has he hit the switchback? No, he's still trying to hold around the outside.
He is going to, because he's going to have the inside coming to the corner.
Can he break that a little bit later and try to keep it clean?
It looks like LJ breaks later.
Looks like he's gone for the switchback. He can't quite get it this lap. Oh, he nearly made contact there.
As Bassink is now out of the race after hitting the wall coming out of the chicane. That has not brought out the safety car. So we will not have another safety car. That would have helped a few drivers out there, but unfortunately,
The way things are going, we're going to end up with more DNFs than we are finishes.
Yeah, it's been quite hectic at the end of this race.
Looks like Stormlad's now falling away from LJ. LJ's just cooled his tyres down in Guineas. As Valhalla's just got another 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, but he's also on the back of Beavis, so what can he do here? He might look to make a move on the fresher tyres. We know you want to be on the inside for this corner, so see what happens. Looks like he's not going to go for it this time around.
Wereboy just keeps spinning and then he out of nowhere pulls his pace up, catches them again, and then bad luck strikes his way. But will he be able to break the curse and finally get into the points and stay there?
Well, as you said, he's now up into 12th position after having a bit of a fight. A few people going side by side. There's a Stormlad has gone off.
Oh no. No wing
for everyone else, he's not on the racing line. It gives Weir another position. He's now looking at the points. He's within touching distance. Darkly, who came out had a difficult sprint, is also into P5, tracing down to Darkly.
Wereboy just had a very big moment.
He's having a few of those, especially out of a few of these corners, like turn the last corner, but he managed to hold it together this lap. He's also within a second of Valhalla ahead, which is crucial for him because he wants to gain that the DRS because he doesn't have much ERS. So you're definitely looking at as Tadachi, where his teammate, disaster for Ferrari as he also spins. He's going to drop down the order. Darkly's moved up to P4.
Today we're witnessing two different circumstances. You've got a Huey masterclass and a Ferrari disaster class. Nothing seems to be going their way.
Nope. Nothing really seems to be going Haas's way either. Being 12 and 15th.
King Carew about to fly past. Stormlad. Yep. There he goes.
Stormlad just
now
not having a good time at the end of the race, but yeah, in Cairo. Definitely don't think he'll be able to hold him off though, as again the Evis and Valhalla battle continues, but Evis holds it together. Interesting to see this one develop.
Wereboy might even get Valhalla and Evis this lap. Oh no, Bass Baby's got past Wereboy.
No, yeah, it looks like there might have been a bit of a dive. And Wereboy's lost 2 positions in 1, not sure what happened there.
His tyres must be dead.
Possible, but they're the same as everyone else, and they can last 23 laps.
He's spun twice, so you got to keep that in mind.
That is true.
Wereboy's first, what?
I think that's a bit of desync there. I would ignore that. That is definitely not the case, even though I think he would enjoy it if it was.
Wereboy's decided since he's sick of getting taken out, he's just going to whip out the hacks.
Yeah, but no, he's dropped back into his rightful place at P13. There's blue flags as well. Where is Huey? Huey is... I'm not sure where those blue flags are coming from, to be honest. It seems like a bit of a bug in itself.
Yeah, they might have to do a lobby restart.
No, I think it's fine.
It's too late in the race, yeah, it's too late in the race.
No, it's just... it might be just a spectator bug on our end. In all honesty, as LJ gets past Kev also not having that speed, as we saw on the sprint. Same thing's happening again. As Valhalla is losing again 2 positions in 1. There's definitely a few trades back here and there, and if you do trade, it's usually you lose 2.
It's just one of those tracks where you going for an overtake always helps the person right behind you.
Yeah. Definitely
Monaco's going to be the same. If you can get an overtake in Monaco, the person behind is going to follow you right on through.
Depends how close they are though, because if you can slam the door shut, I don't think they're going to have any opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a bit difficult.
It's going to be a very difficult track. I reckon if you don't crash here at Monaco, then you're going to...
Oh, Wereboy disconnected, so he's now back. That's what happened.
Oh no.
He had DC'd, and then his time basically became
Lemon
very
deci-
interesting.
Lemon decided he's going to jinx Warrior and give him both. Instead of
Yeah.
just spinning, he's going to give him disqualified now as well. It's a shame. Warrior's got such good pace, but he's arguably one of the most unlucky drivers on the grid.
Somebody's having a sector 3. I'm not sure who that is. Looks like it might be King Cairo. It is. He's going slow and has lost a wing. No VSC or safety car's been called though.
Journey's been slowly. Oh, as I say that, he spins and he DNFs.
Shanuti's DNF'd, yeah.
I was just watched him to say Shanuti's gaining on Huey and he spun.
Well, and that has brought
Full
out
safety
the
car.
safety car.
Oh no, and Zvezki's missed the pits.
Yeah, is
So,
anyone coming into
as-
the pits? It's
Looks like
would
no
be
one is. LJ is.
LJ. He's got a 3-second time penalty with multiple warnings, but that may be a bug. Kev's also coming into the pits. Wolf is
Kara's
also
got
coming into the
driver.
pits. Oh, that's-
Zvezki
well,
might benefit from this. Zvezki might be able to just finally be able to.
I think anyone that missed that pit is going to be kicking themselves. Though they may still be able to pit because they managed to get past the safety car. So because they managed to get past the safety car, they get to go around once more and then come into the pit. So I don't think it's over. I think they can go to the softs. And they got a bit lucky there with the safety car.
If you're Huey though, do you really want to try and pit?
You do. I do think you do, because I don't think you'll be able to have LJ, who's known to be quick, fourth on the softs with only 5 laps left. I think you get overtaken in that situation. I think you have to pit, especially when you have 9 seconds back to Zvezki.
If I'm
I think
Zvezki
it's
here, I'd box opposite Huey.
I think you box no matter what, because at worst you're on softs and you're third with someone that's
Fair
on
enough.
hards.
Zvezki wouldn't be, I don't think.
As Cairo comes in and retires in the pits, which is something I expected, because I think that's why the drive-through. I fully expect these 3 drivers to pit as well, because they will hold their respective positions.
See, Huey comes in,
Yeah, Zvezki will probably do the same.
Darkly right behind him.
I expect all drivers to do that,
Zvezki comes in.
and Darkly will do the same. Yeah, I expected that because I believe that was the right call, because I think you would be pretty much ruin your race if you
Get LJ here though.
didn't.
Do you want to just try your hardest to match the delta to try and get past them before they come out of the pits?
And as soon as you touch that line, start-finish line, you will... Oh, say that, he goes quite wide. No, that's a bit of lag on our part. Depends where Dark and that are going to come out, because they may actually not make it. They might. It'll be close.
Snoops put in chat that this race is being manipulated, man.
I mean, I wouldn't say that, because he still holds P1, and he's shown to be the quickest, and he's on fresh softs, which is 1 lap better than the guys than LJ and Kev, which could be big near the end of the
LJ's
race.
got a penalty as well.
Yep, and he may also get one for hitting Wera and a few other incidents around, so it'll be interesting. Darkly also made his way back
LJ
from a
reminds me
disaster.
of me right now. All the other drivers warming their tyres up and he's just staying in a straight line.
Yep. I mean, you don't really need to warm your tyres up in the softs. I think you can do that in one straight. I think you'll be all good. Darkly's made up 13 positions and is on everyone else, so he's definitely the biggest winner out of all these safety cars.
He's also got no penalty, so
Yep.
even if LJ does get past him, if he just stays within 3 seconds and follows him through to get ahead of the other guys, he could be in for a win here.
Yep, I think
Very unexpected one, but
anyone within the
might
top
take it away
top
from him.
6 could potentially get a win here. But the safety car will go around, I believe, for 1 more lap, maybe 2. And I'm going to say it.
Oh, what's Huey doing?
The safety car has teleported. I don't know who's hosting the lobby, but whoever is hosting the lobby, if you tab out, it teleports the safety car behind. So I'm not sure who's hosting. Whoever it is, don't tab out. Thank you very
It's
much.
Quintero.
Yeah, he is DNF'd, who may have tabbed out, and that almost caused a lobby. May have ended the race just there. Luckily, Huey managed to put the brakes on in time. Did not get disqualified.
And there's 2 seconds to do it. You didn't get that option when you hit the safety car, did you?
I went straight into it. That was my bad.
How did that happen? Were you on your MFD or what happened?
Yeah, I was looking at my MFD and I... it was on the racing line, not off to the side where I thought it would be.
Safety car should be in this lap. Then they'll have 3 laps of hard racing for the win.
So more information on Bass and why he's had a difficult race. He got rear wing damage in lap 1.
Oh.
So for anyone that doesn't know, you can't get rear wing damage repaired, and it is one of the most painful things you can experience. And due to the rules, you can't come into the pits even if you've got rear wing damage. So you have to live with that. So that's good to have more context on that, because that makes more sense in my head as to why he was struggling so much. Safety car is in this lap. We're going to have 3 laps of racing. It's going to come down to the wire, just like the sprint.
When does Huey go? Do you reckon he goes earlier or later?
You go, I reckon you just go on the corner as you normally do. I think what he's doing so far has worked for him. I think you just go when you normally would hit the throttle.
Yeah.
Because Zaveski can't go as soon as he hits the throttle because he's still mid-corner.
If I'm Huey, though, I'm looking for, if Zaveski is still warming his tyres up and safety car's already in the pits, I'll try and go early, catch him off guard.
Yeah, you can do, but I think I wouldn't, personally I wouldn't, if it's not broken, I wouldn't try fix it.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Weirboy manages to get back into the points after another fallback. Safety car has come and saved him, see what he can do. Huey seems to be a favourite.
He's gone.
And he has gone. As I said, if ain't broke, don't fix it. I think he continued. Kev has dropped by almost a second, almost instantly, which is good for the guys in the top 4. LJ is also keeping up with them. See if anyone makes a mistake into turn 1. I don't think that will be the case, but we can have a look.
Zaveski is 7/10 behind, just through first sector.
Yeah, it's not very good. I'm sure Darkly will
Huey
look to
purple sector 1.
do the best he can. So far, not too interesting.
Zaveski in the slipstream, gaming a lot of time.
Evis and Weirboy fighting for that 10th position, the final points place. Weirboy goes deep as Evis gets hit, Beavis, sorry, gets hit from behind. I'm not sure who that was. I think it may have been Valhalla, as they are both.
Valhalla, yep, 5-second time penalty for a severe collision.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for
Huey's
Beavis.
purple sector 2 as well. He is flying out there in themselves.
Yeah, we're in Bass, baby, and Wolf and Striker going at it. We're going side by side, coming down into the corner. It looks like Bass Baby's going to hold it because he's going to have the inside line coming to the main part of the third sector. As there is someone spun, looks like it's LJ, as I accidentally tab out. I apologise. And it is LJ. LJ and Striker are actually out. Oh my god, that's because they're in the middle of the track. That's why. They are completely blocked. It's like a blockade.
Oh, then it's the Valhalla there. Did he hit them?
He might have. It was close.
Oh, he did. He hit LJ.
Yeah, and he's lost the wing, so he's not going to get any. He's definitely not getting any points because there can't be another safety car. Everyone just has to continue racing as it is. LJ is out. Weirboy's up into P9. Huey and has just used that just to absolutely make distance. So top 3 is basically secure. We're definitely just going to have a race for see who can win this race.
Darkly might even be able to snatch P2 from Zaveski here. He's driven an insane second half of the race. The pace and consistency he's had, he's just been avoiding all the collisions. And in doing that, he's found himself into a shot podium place.
Yeah.
Huey,
a
they
few
might have
unlucky races.
Huey might have to look out for his track limits here as well. He doesn't want to get track limits final lap and lose the win due to that.
That would be unfortunate, as Nordal and Wolf also trade places. Nordal's up in P6, looking to get some good points for Alpha Tauri, as Kev goes a bit wide. We're again also trying
Nordal up
to
into
hold
P5
back.
now.
Kev may have some issues because he is currently falling back in the field. As Kev spun, maybe into someone else, but no, it seems like he's alright. So Kev is now out of the points. Wereboy's slowly making his way up. Follow along. Darkly attempts to make a move. I'll try to catch it as well.
He's right on the rear end of that Red Bull now.
Yeah,
Will the sister team be able to beat the original dancing
Looks
bull?
like he is, because
And he's alongside.
absolutely
Zvesky just tried to push him
no.
wide, but now this is going to give Zvesky DRS for the second straight.
But he's got
And this
no
is
ERS
all
where
the
Darkly
play.
does, and that's, I think, the issue that
Oh, but
Zvesky will
Zvesky's had a
have.
much better exit now. Now with the slipstream, will he be able to just tuck down the inside of that sister team?
Doesn't look like it, because Darkly did have
like-
more ERS coming into it. We've seen him do a switchback a few times, but I don't think he has the
Looks like the sister
speed.
team has just been able to take P2 here, teach the original dancing bull a lesson.
Bass Baby and Wolf going side by side. Bass Baby's also going to make a position.
As you
But
got
Wolf
Huey.
looks like to come back.
Huey
Hold
in
it
this
together.
drove his race superbly as he crosses the line as your provisional race winner, followed by Darkly P2, Zvesky P3, and will be Nordal P4 after Tadachi crosses the line.
Nordal's quite far back. Surely,
Oh no, yep, never mind.
yep, there'll be.
I
Well,
thought it was the gap to the leader. No,
I think you may have to do a interview with Weru there, because he came back, I think, about 3 times in that race. It was a very interesting drive from Weru, and he did a very good job to come back into the points after he's been cursed about 3 times. Darkly, again, I think
I
is...
say yeah, Huey, Darkly, and Wereboy is who I want to talk to because Darkly just shocked Podium. We didn't even notice like where he was, and then after that safety car, find himself in a podium and does excellent battle with Zvesky for the P2 position.
Yeah, my driver of the day is definitely Darkly.
I can agree. 'Cause where did he start? It was like,
He started in P16.
yeah, that's a great drive from.
P16 to
Darkly
P2. I think the game might give it to him as well. Same drive by Darkly. Yeah,
And it
playing
has.
everything. Playing the
Definitely
safety
deserves
cars.
that. But who has gone fastest lap? I'm sure the admins would like to have a look at that.
That will be again done by the app. There will be someone that's running the app. It will be lodged that way.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But we can have a look at the. We won't look at the weekend results. We'll look at the race results.
Huey getting a total of 32 points. Zvesky 23, so that's big points for this championship. Darkly third place over points of 18. Wereboy probably not. He has to be happy with the comebacks he did, but he's definitely not happy with his
Yeah, he'll be a
points.
bit disappointed with the incidents that happened, because I think he felt like he could have got more, but I think he'll also be happy that he managed to pull that back in the end.
Huey with an insane fastest lap time, a 125.599. It's an insane lap.
Well, I think we got to move on to the interviews.
Think we shall.
Alt F4, see if that will work. For me, sometimes it doesn't. Just quickly swap to the screen. I'll need to make sure my microphone is correct though. In a second, it is. There you go. I think we'll go do an interview. I think the first one we have to bring in is
To
our
bring in the
race
race winner.
if I can
Yeah.
find him. I don't think I can find
He's
him.
in.
I
not
cannot
in a
find him.
chat.
He's not in a chat. He may have just gone off to bed.
Should we go Zvesky, Darkly, and Wereboy then?
Well, I think what I'll do is I'll bring in Darkly as our my driver of the day. Darkly.
Definitely mine as well.
Yeah, are you there, mate?
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the commentary box.
You're definitely our driver of the day after that comeback. How do you
my
feel?
Gosh, thank you. I'm so happy.
It was
I wasn't having it after last week.
no, I don't think you've had a few difficult races come into the third round.
Yeah, that was a great drive though, mate. Like you were bottom five, bottom 10 most of the race, and then that safety car comes in and you drove superbly. Do you want to talk us through it?
Uh, yeah, I guess it's just this is my least favorite track on the entire calendar, so I had no expectations coming into this. To be honest, I was just gonna drive my race, try to survive, which is what I did, and it turns out I
Yeah,
had pretty decent pace in the middle of the race, and I sort of grew more confident from that middle stint. And yeah, then the last safety car came out, got onto softs, and drove pretty well at the end, I guess.
Yeah, because you're pretty quiet most of the race. You were just driving your own race, which I think
Yeah.
in a lot of respects that helps as well. I always love it when you have your own little race and nobody's around you, and then at the end of the race, there's a safety car that brings you in it. It's like you've got into that
exactly.
groove, and you can just use it to catapult yourself up the field. So P2,
Yeah.
I think you might be looking for a win next race. How do you feel about Monaco?
Skip Monaco, go next week. After that.
I think you're not the only one thinking that.
I'm not better.
I think if there's any drive to survive, it will be next week.
Yeah.
That was a very good final lap battle with Zveski had there though. That was you couldn't tell which way it was going to go, but once you had the move done, you had more ERS, you conserved it better, and your pace was just better in that final stint of the race. So you drove very good. You're our driver of the day. I don't reckon I could fault you on anything you did today, but
Oh,
that was
thank you.
a
Thank
great
you so
drive, mate.
much. Thank you.
Right. Well, I'll send you back to SG and everyone else.
Thank you.
I think the next person we need to bring in is
Other podium runner, Zveski, the
I
one
think what we'll
final
do-
lap battle.
That's true. Oh yes,
Oh,
actually, is he? Oh, he just
he
left.
just left. Oh my
He heard
god.
us say his name. No, we can bring him Wear. That's what I'll do.
Who else could we
Wear.
get?
Let's get
Them?
Wear. Wear. Are you there, my friend?
G'day,
Good
Werrick.
evening. Hello.
That was an interesting race. It was you lost the sprint just at the end, just to some very
Yeah.
good, but it was luckily clean racing from you two. And then in the race, it was hit after one after the other, but you managed to get back into the points at the end there.
Yeah, it was a fun race. I'm not really mad because I had
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
The battling in the sprint was really close with Sveski, so
yeah.
I'm happy that there's a few clean drivers in the division. That
Mm.
was fun, especially for the win. So
Yes, I would like to
congrats him.
apologise. I did say I would cast Curse you, and I think I did there.
I'm happy. Oh wait, you did? That
Yeah,
was
well,
you.
I did say to you I'd do it, and I did. I said we said do we think our drivers would be to win it all, and I said you.
I said
Right.
Zveski. I had to believe in my Red Bull teammates.
Of course, you're
So,
obligated to. But yeah,
I'll take
accept
that one on the
casting
chin.
curse.
Where I
You proved
apologise.
us very wrong. Once you got spun the first time, we thought you were going to be gone. You just kept coming back, and just you proved a lot of people wrong. I'd say everyone thought after that last time that you got spun that you were going to be out of it for good, and you managed to get back, get some pretty solid points over the weekend.
Yeah, it was a good race. I think I had a good car setup as well, so the car really helped me cut down on the time I was losing to the cars ahead. And once I got back into the DRS, I was just trying to get back to the front. But then once I saw how far ahead Huey and Shanuti and the other guys on the podium were, I just decided to settle for good points in the midfield, and I got that. So I'm happy with how the race went. There was a bit of chaos at the back towards the race, towards the end of the race. I don't know if you saw it.
Yes, no, we did. We saw it was a blockade with only you could go through the middle into
Yeah.
that third sector. It was I think it broke Valhalla's wing at one point, but a bit chaotic. But that's what
Yeah,
you like.
it was hard to predict and avoid because there were just cars everywhere. But I think there was good pace from the whole field. I think Kevin was keeping me on my toes for most of the race, so he was just behind me or just ahead of me. It was hard to sort of pass him. So drivers like Kevin and a few other guys on the grid, they were making it a difficult fight back. But yeah, I'm happy with how the race ended.
Hey, Weru, Snooploop redeemed sing mode and said for you to sing. Do you want to do it, or do you want to quickly leave?
Do I want to sing?
Yeah.
Like if I sing, we're gonna get lawsuits for hearing damage or something. So
Yeah, no,
No,
but
it's alright.
I
No,
also
but,
sung.
you know,
We both
yeah.
sung already.
Yeah, we want to hear
the
you
stream.
sing now.
Yeah, come on.
what do you want me to sing?
I don't know. Sing anything.
Sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see? Oh, that's the wrong one. Um, where are we? Australia. Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. They actually changed it, so
Clip
a
it,
lot of
guys. Clip
people
it.
get that wrong.
There you go. Clip
No,
it.
don't clip
ship
that.
it. No, they clipped ours, so we'll clip yours and we'll ship it. We'll put it in a compilation. Have fun,
Absolutely
Wira.
not.
I'll
Thank
send you
thanks
back
for the
to
comment.
Ferrari. Thanks for doing that for us.
Okay, have a good one, man.
See ya.
And then the last driver, I'll quickly grab before he leaves, because he came back. Zaveski.
Ha.
He came
There we
back.
go.
Is he around? Are you there, mate?
Is that Zveski?
Oh,
He's here. I think
he is.
change
I
the
think.
volume up.
I am here.
Ah, there we
There
go.
we
He is here. How was that? You had a very good sprint. The very close racing near the end there, and I think you won it by the closest margin I think we'll see all season.
Yeah, that was real close. I think it was .079.
Yeah,
So,
it was
believe it
definitely
was.
.07.
I got tail in the last corner. I thought I'd lost it, but I could not believe I held on for that in the end.
You
It
made
was
us
extremely
local boys
close.
proud.
Yeah, and then also finishing off with the podium, so you definitely got some decent points there. What was the main race like for you with all the carnage?
Oh, I'm just glad that I finally got to have a race where carnage wasn't happening directly in front of me. Normally, it's the two cars in front of me that decide to spin, but yeah, got lucky with that. This isn't the greatest track for me, and I definitely got lucky with a few people sort of spinning and taking the pressure off my back. But yeah, glad to hold on in the end for that one.
Yeah,
You
well, you
drove,
did. You definitely had a very good race. You definitely kept your, even though you didn't win it, you definitely kept your high position, still getting on that podium. What do you think about Monaco next week?
Oh, that's going to be carnage, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a question I'm asking everyone. Well, if you can finish, the good news is if you can start on pole, then you won't have any carnage behind.
Yeah,
So that
that's
your goal,
the
or the
plan.
front
I think
row, one of the two.
very much like real life, it's going to be very important to qualify
Yeah.
well because
Well,
I
with
think
my
it's just going to
best
be
qualifying the past 2 seasons of 13s, I might be a bit
Ooh.
screwed. But hopefully for you, you can get on pole because I believe you've done that once before, haven't you? This season already.
Yeah, last time in Brazil, I was able to get pole, but yeah, I'm gonna have to hit the time trial and get those practice laps going if I want to do that. I think because there's a lot of quick people in this division at the moment.
And that's true. And I think there's a few people that use Monaco as a practice track. I think I've heard.
Oh no,
So it might be you might have a bit of a catching up to do.
yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, we'll send you back
Great
to the
drive,
chat and good drive and good luck next week. Because I think we're all going to need it.
Have a good
Cheers,
one.
have a good one.
All right. I think that's it for us tonight.
Yeah, I don't want to add anything. That was a great
Well, I
race.
think
I mean, we were definitely entertained. Sprint
It was-
weekend provided, as it always does.
Definitely was.
And it was great
entertaining.
having you guys in chat.
And join us tomorrow night at I won't be casting. I don't know if SVYT will also be here, but
I don't think I will be.
nope. So join us tomorrow night for the elite race,
Round
same
3
time.
of season 6, Abu Dhabi of the elite drivers.
Yeah, and also join us Monday night for Academy at Monaco. Absolute carnage all day, all week, from Monday through to Thursday, and there'll also be a F2 race on Friday next week. So hopefully you can all join us then, and we'll talk to you later.
Catch you guys.